Ah, the 2-minute theme song again? I thought Rumorweed was going in a pretty sweet direction with that and you just had to backtrack. Top notch.
Today we have a text message from Libby. A text message?
It's the latest thing. Cool, huh?
I feel like it was only yesterday when email was the latest thing. Aren't reruns a hoot?
Oh, I got cable last month.
Stand aside. We don't want innocent bystanders getting hurt.
He says before slamming an innocent bystander into the wall. This is honestly the greatest name in the world for a candy store. Short, sweet, and to the point.
Call the police! Call the police! Call the police!
LarryBoy flies this slow for no particular reason aside from a dramatic shot.
We have received unconfirmed reports that we may indeed be seeing the return of LarryBoy.
1. Unconfirmed reports? What does that even mean, other than what you saw with your own eyes? 2. The return of LarryBoy? When did he ever leave? Why did he ever leave? I know what they meant, returning after 3 years of no movies, but why did LarryBoy ever leave Bumbleberg? What was it about some guy stealing a single chocolate bar that made him come back? LarryBoy only needs 9 seconds to soar all the way across Bumbleberg, pick up a box of chocolates, go to his mansion, start up the Larrymobile, and drive all the way back. Gee, with how time efficient he is, no wonder he can afford to save a single chocolate bar. What's the deal with this TV screen only turning on when Petunia's on the air? It's kind of a waste of resources. Wow, the mayor's vanity is really paying off. She looks about 20 years younger than when we last saw her.
Bananarama extravaganza. Whoa, whoops! He dizzy! I slipped on my own peel.
This stupid show has existed long enough to be a relevant plot point.
First Bumbleberg, then the world.
Of course!
I find it oddly fitting that Petunia's only role in this world is to be an exposition dump. An in-universe exposition dump.
What you need, Master Larry, is to eschew chocolate.
What's a shoe?
Not much. What's issue with you?
What's issue with you? What's issue? What's issue? What's issue? Alfred, your pun's not even a pun, it's just mad-libbing one. Get hit by a car, get hit by a car, get hit by a car. What's this? A pear laptop? How dare you not use my image on your workstation? Face my wrath! Sure, Alfred. Force Larry into an overly painful training regimen while you sit back, drink your overglorified sugar water, and watch Modern Family reruns. So much for designing a program together.
I love the color. Is that crimson?
It's more of a scarlet.
Tempting someone to the point of locking them in their own fantasy world I can reasonably forgive, but compromising their definition of the color red? Now that is evil. Bad Apple goes through the trouble of mounting Jerry's camera upside down for the sake of a humorous visual later. And I'm sitting here thinking, are you crazy? That thing's gonna collapse under its own weight. You're gonna owe Channel 1 News up to $7,000 for this witty little shot. You know, I was about to buy Petunia having 2 assistants, but then Jimmy Gord appeared as a different character, and I'm like, wait, what? And when the rest of Channel 1 News sees that Petunia might be in danger, they send absolutely no one to help, because of course, LarryBoy and the mayor can handle absolutely every crisis in this city.
Hey! Use the sidewalk!
That's what you get for walking in the middle of the road like a stupid person. I'm taking that sin back.
Oh, wait. You need security clearance. Promise not to tell anybody about my secret cave?
Okay, so I would add a sin for this miserable excuse for security clearance, but then I'd have to take it back, because the Bad Apple actually does keep the Larry Cave a secret. Sure, it was probably just a ploy to make sure nobody saves him, but wow, a villain keeping her promises! That takes honor! There is literally no reason for the Bad Apple to reveal her spider legs here, other than to tell the audience, ooh, she's scarier than she's letting on, temptation is evil, platitude, platitude, platitude. 2D building here, 3D building here. Discount Willy Wonka.
I promised Alfred I would eschew chocolates.
Oh, no. Chew them.
Oh, is that why Alfred used an obscure word nobody in their child audience would know about? To service the villain's web of lies?
And thus, Ephraim Apley and his lineage would be forced from Bumbleberg, defeated in his plot to rule the little village.
And none of his descendants will ever plot revenge for 300 years, because reasons.
You're Apley!
Stop right this instant! What do you think you're doing? You can't say every apple's related to Apley when not every apple's related to Apley. We're going to get nasty letters saying, where's my Uncle Apley? Why don't I have an Uncle Apley? And are you prepared to deal with that? I don't think so. Just stop being so racist!
Bumbleberg will be ours!
Just a few more centimeters and the Bad Apple would have had direct murder on her hands. Well, legs. But at least they're visible. Oh, well, isn't that arrogant? You're going to assume your attraction is so tempting that nobody will bother to research what Apley's Funhouse 1 was. I mean, who do you think you are? Street Fighter? A huge cloud of mist filled the air, covering everything in sight, and making this transition incredibly easy to animate. So, we're just going to assume this land of chocolate disappears on its own, right? Because we never see the Larry Cave again after this.
My hair.
Her heir.
Master Larry!
Why are you shocked by this, Alfred? How else did you expect LarryBoy to save the mayor? How are you filming this? I know you just stole a camera, but where's the camera now?
Whoever enters the funhouse stays in the funhouse.
Did that gun just come out of her? You know, I'm just gonna stop before I lose my PG rating.
I've got one shot to plug that web shooter.
Two shots. So using the sports string to weaken the webs I could understand, but how could you possibly have known the broken webs would ricochet and tie up the villain? If you didn't know, and that second part was dumb luck, then your plan basically amounts to just killing a few webs, of which the bad apple could very quickly make more.
All citizens are clear of the funhouse.
That's not Jim Pool. See, these people are smart. They run away from the giant rolling boulder of death, but not these two. These two are special. Well, assuming that blast-off didn't destroy any buildings, now the bad apple is another city's problem. Ha ha. Remember, kids, temptation is still out there, but as long as you pack an expensive sports drink and super suctioneers, then everything will be okay.
I'm the Red Wonder. Or Bobbin. But I'm leaning toward Red Wonder.
It's funny, because at one point, LarryBoy was the Robin to Bob's Batman. How times have rapidly changed at Bob's expense.
That's all the time we have for today, kids.
Thanks, Red Wonder.
You did nothing in this episode.
The danger must be growing, for the rowers keep on rowing.
That, of course, is our city's great superhero.
This suit is very constricting. I was super! There are no space aliens in Bumbleberg. Hello, boys. It got me by the ear. Whitebird! Alfred! Alfred! Chocolate. Why didn't you tell me that before I jumped on his head? Excuse me.